Hello everyone, I'm Melinda. Today, my husband and I will be doing something that we have been waiting to do for a very long time. In fact, we have been waiting almost 3 years. We'll tell you more about it in a moment, so please stay tuned. My husband and I love cruising. When we took our first cruise 5 years ago in August of 2017, we fell in love with cruising. It is fun and can be a very economical way to travel. As you may well know, cruising for everyone came to a screeching halt in early 2020 because of COVID. Our last cruise was in November of 2019. To say we have missed cruising these last 1,022 days is an understatement. So when COVID restrictions with the cruise industry lifted last month, it was not a difficult decision for us to book a cruise. The first cruise we have booked is a quick, inexpensive 5-night cruise to the Bahamas aboard Carnival Sunshine. Now, why did we pick this particular cruise? Well, first and foremost, it is because it sails out of our home port here in Charleston, South Carolina. No flights and no overnight hotel stays necessary. Second, Carnival Cruise Line is a bucket list item for us. It is our goal to travel on all the top budget-friendly cruise lines. We've been on Royal Caribbean, MSC, and Holland America, but still want to experience Carnival as well as Celebrity, Norwegian, Princess Cruises, and maybe even Disney someday. Third, we chose the ship for its itinerary. It has taken us to Nassau, the Bahamas for a day. My husband and I lived in Nassau for almost 6 years, so we have quite a few friends there. We're looking forward to connecting with some of them on this trip. In today's video, we'll take you along with us as we go through parking, check-in, embarkation, the muster drill process, familiarizing ourselves with the ship, and enjoying the first day's experiences aboard the Carnival Sunshine. Well, it is almost 8:30 and we would like to be leaving here pretty soon to get to the port. So I'm going to finish packing all this up and I'll meet you out at the car. We are in the car and it is about 8:39. Our check-in time at the port is about 10 to 10:30. We chose that time slot during online check-in 2 weeks ago. Since we live about 25 minutes from the port and want to get parked and our luggage secured with the porter well before our scheduled check-in boarding time, we left our home around 8:30. We have heard the Port Charleston is a different embarkation experience from other ports. We are going to see how it goes today. It is now 9:10 in the morning, and we are going to go ahead and get in line.
Morning. Good morning. Yes.
Thank you. Okay, we are sitting in the line for parking. We arrived at about 9:10, pulled into the parking lot and got into the queue. A lady came up to our car and actually took our credit card for parking. And now we are just waiting. We've been waiting now probably about 12 minutes. It looks like they're starting to go in. Our next stop is the porter to drop off our luggage.
If you have ever been in this area, you may have seen this structure standing in the middle of this parking lot.
Be safe and have a good trip.
Thank you.
It is called the Bennett Rice Mill Facade. It is all that is left of a rice mill that was built in 1845 when rice was grown in this area. After the Civil War, when rice was no longer profitable, this mill closed. Around 1924, the mill was converted into a peanut plant as a branch of the Planters Peanut and Chocolate Company. Ownership again changed hands to Seaboard Airline Railroad Company and finally to the South Carolina Port Authority in 1958. The building was all but demolished by Hurricane Donna in 1960. All that remains is this facade, which has been reinforced by a steel frame.
Note to self, left lane. They have gone probably 100 cars since we have. Left lane is the way to go.
Make sure you have your boarding pass gathered up and put your left pack in your bags, okay? Wine and soda has to be in your carry-on, okay? Got that. All right, just follow the cruise parking sign to your left. Y'all have a wonderful cruise, okay?
Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Our ship is our final destination, and it is right over there. But first, we need to check in and we need to go through security. And the walkway is clearly marked. So we're just going to follow this walkway over to building 324. That is where check-in is.
Everyone needs to have their own boarding pass. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
She'll help you here.
Thank you.
Have a good cruise.
Thank you. We are on the shuttle buses now, waiting to be taken to our next stop, which is security. I have just met a gentleman that is also a YouTuber. After registration, we were in the waiting area for only a short while before they started calling our boarding numbers. We are zone B1. As soon as they called our zone, we exited building 324 and made our way to the shuttle buses outside. Being the walkers that we are, I of course asked if we could walk to security, but they said we cannot. So we are on the shuttles waiting to be taken over to the ship. The 4 buses transporting Zone A passengers is still unloading, so we are going to have to wait our turn. While we wait, our knowledgeable bus driver shares some support information and a history lesson. Looks like it's our turn now. Next up, security.
Okay, this is where I have to turn off the camera. No photography is allowed in the security checkpoint area. Okay, it's about 10:45 and we just came through security. We'll be heading up these stairs to the gangway to board the ship. Security is very thorough. Besides the normal metal detector and the x-ray machines, they thoroughly check any beverages you are carrying on board with you. After 1,022 days, we're back on a ship again. Now our stateroom is just forward of the atrium here on deck 3. We're gonna run over there and just see, maybe they're open. Sometimes they are when you get on the ship. Well, obviously they're not. So we're going to go ahead and get the muster drill. And I believe that station is up in the Limelight Lounge. So we're gonna head upstairs to deck 4 and get the muster drill completed.
Hello back home. How are you? Welcome to the Carnival Sunshine.
Yes.
We're gonna have a great cruise, 5-day cruise. We're going to Half Moon Cay and Nassau. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. Let's get the check through.
Okay.
How are you today?
Good.
Amazing. You?
I'm pretty good. So this just basically goes around your back. You clip it in here. You have another clip here. And you can adjust this one by pulling on either side. You have a light and a whistle for attention. And you can find these in your staterooms, in your closet. And do we both know where we're coming in case of emergency?
Here.
That's the Monday.
Right here.
What's the station?
E4. Great. That's it?
Free to go. That's it.
That was the quickest muster drill I've ever had. Took only a few minutes. Now we are on our way to get lunch. We have made our way up to deck 9 via the midship forward staircase. We are going to pass through the Lido pool area and the buffet and arrive at our lunch destination. Here at Cucina del Capitano. Deck 9 aft. Let's check it out. My watch.
How long you gotta leave it in there?
12 seconds. Ah, that's cool. Hello. Hello. Can you explain how this works?
Yeah, this is the pasta bar. So this is the menu. You get to choose your own pasta. Yeah, so you choose different kinds of pasta. You choose the sauce, the extra goodies. You know, like the chicken, we have the shrimps, tomatoes, broccoli, eggplant, zucchini, everything. So we have the extras here, like the Caesar salad and the bread. We have also everything is all included.
Okay.
So just get to choose.
We just filled out our order forms. They gave us a pager, and now we will go and find a place to wait. Wow, what a gorgeous view of the harbor and Ravenel Bridge. That is so gorgeous.
It's ready.
I ordered the penne pasta with shrimp and vegetables and clam sauce. Now I did check the box on the order form for a half portion, but they gave me a full portion anyway.
Sweet spot in the Lido marketplace. Only on Embarkation Day do you get the funfetti cheesecake. So we're gonna try that. I'm not a big cheesecake person, but we're gonna try it anyway. Can I have a piece half that size, please? Perfect, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, we have made our way down to the main dining room on decks 3 and 4 in the aft of the ship to get the lay of the land, as this is where we will be eating dinner every evening. We do this on Embarkation Day for every cruise, and on past cruises there's been a maitre d' at the dining room to answer questions, so I'm surprised there's no one here to explain to us how your time dining works. Oh well, at least this gentleman gave us permission to pop into the dining room to see it. Okay, leaving the dining room from deck 3, we would have to go up or down to go anywhere else on the ship because the only access is the aft elevators and stairs. Now, leaving the dining room from deck 4 can also be tricky if the Limelight Lounge is closed or in use for a function. Today's Embarkation Day, so the deck 4 outside walkway is accessible to guests, but during the cruise, this area is for crew only. To travel from the main dining room to anywhere on the ship when the Limelight Lounge is closed, we have to go either up to deck 5 or down to decks 1 or 2. We're gonna go ahead, and the Limelight Lounge is open today, so we're gonna head back towards the atrium. Or actually head forward to the atrium.
Just off the atrium on deck 4's starboard side is the library, and that is where we have been hanging out for about 10 to 15 minutes while we wait for our 12:30 p.m. scheduled call to a family member. We did ask the other cruisers that came into the library after us if they are okay if we make the quick call, and they said yes. So it's about 12:20 now. After the call, we plan to head up to the spa for an Embarkation Day tour. I think we have found the smoking area. It looks quite busy up here.
Hop in place on Embarkation Day.
Yep, I think that's the door we want. Hi. Can we get a tour?
Okay, so I'm Sunshine. I'm gonna be your tour guide. I'm gonna explain you this one. There's Power More, Save More. That if you book 3 signature treatments on the first treatment, 10% off, 20 on the second, and 30 on the third.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
So this is our salon. So we have here our barber on board.
Hello. Hi. Hi. So barber, and then also you do pedicures, manicures.
Manicure, pedicure. And this way, guys. So this is our treatment room. So every massage is here. We have a couple massage rooms, single. Also, we have a facial there.
Oh, that's for face?
Yeah.
Cool.
And this one is our VIP rooms. This one is 123. Okay, but you can use for the whole cruise.
Okay.
From 8 a.m. to 9:30 p.m.
Okay.
Okay. So this one is a heated bed. This one is gonna align your posture and stimulate your circulation, and it's getting warm up while you're in here. And of course, the ocean view.
Nice.
Okay. So let's go to the other side of the room. So this one, if you have headaches, migraine, sinusitis.
Oh, whoa, that is steamy. Woo!
Yes, it's warm.
What kind of aroma do they use essential oils in there?
Yeah, it's a mint.
Mint.
And this one, we have another steam room. However, there's no aroma on it.
So it's just,
And then the last thing is the lyconium. This one is gonna detox your toxins, especially if you drink alcohol at night. When you use the 3 rooms, it's gonna open your pores, right? We have here the rainforest shower inside that can close your pores. There. Ladies locker room in the ladies restroom, and then gentlemen's room. And this one is the fitness center.
okay.
This is open from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Okay? More relaxing one, it's gonna melt your tension. And it's also with a hand massage. And it depends upon the pressure that you want. If you want to deep pressure or just a regular Swedish massage. Okay, can I try it to you? Sure.
Feels good.
However, it's also included in the 10-20 days.
Okay. You know, we probably won't be coming back at 4:30 for the drawing. And yes, you have to be present to win. It is about 1:25, and they're going to be opening up. Well, look there. Cabins are now available. So we're going to go find our cabin. We will be doing a cabin tour later in the week. 127, here we are. Okay, Melinda and Timothy. Here we go.
It's just gotta go back home.
Wow. I'm going to just open this. Yeah, it looks like Omar is our cabin attendant. Now, luggage has not arrived yet, which is too bad. I'd just love to get unpacked right now. But now that we aren't carrying these backpacks and purses around, we can go explore the ship. It's so beautiful outside. Why don't we just go upstairs and see Charleston and the port from the upper decks of the ship? That's something we have never done before. Let's go.
They say the fractures in my brain need a sudden weaving high and low. These pains, fractures in my brain take never healing, take it slow. Rain as they go. You are holding me up above the water. I see you there, holding me up above the water. I see you waiting for me. They say that I may never shake it. Read in the chemical
demonstrate the emergency signal consisting of 7 or more short blasts, followed by a long blast on the ship's whistle. This will be supplemented by the same signal over the PA system. If you are sensitive to loud noises or have small children, please be prepared.
We're getting ready to sail away on the Carnival Sunshine. Woo!
All right, Carnival Sunshine, who is ready to be on vacation? Yeah, this party is crazy already, DJ. Let's get this music going. Folks, I want to see you down here. We're going to do the lecture slide right now. We're just going to get you nice and warmed up, and I'll give you something that you really know. So come on and dance with us.
I can see you waiting for me there. I can see you waiting for me there.
Not ideal lighting tonight, and definitely it is very windy, and it's even started to rain. But I thought this was the perfect location to end the day. Well, day one of being back on a ship has been absolutely wonderful. I have so missed cruising. I'm going to give you a quick recap of what we did this evening.
After a brief stay at the sail away party, we returned to our cabin to unpack and freshen up for dinner. When it was time to go to dinner, and while still in our cabin, we accessed the Carnival Hub app and reserved our table at the Sunrise restaurant. We then headed towards the aft of the ship. Even though our stateroom is on deck 3 front and the dining room is deck 3 and 4 aft, we have to go up or down a deck or two to get to the aft of the ship. The other main dining room, the Sunset restaurant, and galley are between the atrium and the Sunrise restaurant. We headed up the atrium stairs to deck 5 and walked back that way. By the time we reached the atrium stairs, our table was confirmed. We arrived at the dining room and they immediately seated us.
Hello. Thank you.
Oh, if you don't, I make a long time maybe.
We'll have to do this another time.
All right.
Thank you. That was cool.
Chocolate cake.
Yum.
And ice cream.
Thank you.
What is that one?
Strawberry cream. Why did I get 2 things of ice cream? Yum.
We completed dinner and still had time to kill before the evening show. We decided to go out on deck and see if we could catch a sunset and enjoy the sounds of the sea. We were not disappointed. As we made our way to the front of the ship, we soon realized that we had forgotten about the new Elvis movie showing at the Carnival Seaside Theater on Deck 9 midship. Oh well, the view from up here cannot be captured at home. We can see that movie anytime.
At 9:15, we headed down to the Liquid Lounge for the All Aboard show.
Give it up for your cruise director, TJ.
After cruise director TJ's introduction, 4 female and 4 male singers/dancers put on a show for us. In my opinion, it was a mediocre show. Not a great performance, but we still enjoyed the experience. We finished the evening in the atrium where we joined other cruisers for Rock the Promenade, hosted by TJ and the fun staff. What a fun evening it was. I'm going to wrap this up for now. I hope the embarkation process and first hours on board the Carnival Sunshine has helped you in some way as you prepare for your cruise vacation. Tomorrow is a sea day. I can enjoy a relaxing day with my husband. I will also take that time to get to know the ship better so I can videotape a comprehensive ship tour on day 3 of the cruise while most guests are in port. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to our channel and hit the notification bell so you are aware when new videos are published. Until next time, everybody, safe cruising out there.